everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. And for both these teams, it's game one of the NBA Cup. Chance to notch a regular season win and, more importantly, start strong in this group round.
Yeah, it's important to gain some early momentum because you can be out of this in a hurry. We've seen good teams blink, and they're gone.
And tonight marks the start of the NBA Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got Miles Bridges. Jones is out there with Smith. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Now, here's Bridges. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Smith, no luck. Toronto with the ball. Here's Thunder. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I like that pass from Barrett. Willing to do what's best for the team.
Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the foul called on Thunder. That is his first foul of the game. We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Jones. And the layup falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Thunder. Nice spin off the left rim and in. So it's the Hornets now. It's a 5-point game. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. Okogie, the pass to Smith. Picked by Williams. Smith inside. Dick defending. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. There at the pass to Thunder. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Both free throws good from Thunder. What an incredible first year for MP. Named to the all-rookie first team.
And last season, MP was one of the very best rookies. In this second season, the expectation is that he continues to grow his game.
Now, here's Bridges. Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Smith for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
And so here's Charlotte after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Rejected by Ingram.
Ingram has that length to still be an effective shot blocker.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The tray. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And here's Smith after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 7. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Barrett kicks to Ingram. To the inside. Toronto working the ball around now. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on the...
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Well, last season, what a start to MP's career. Coming out on top of his rookie class.
And the adjustment to the NBA game seemed minor for MP. The speed is very different than the college game, but he put in the work and understood his assignment coming in. Very impressive.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter, we've got Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Waters in at the point guard.
Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
And here is Green. After Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Back to Green. Here's Okogie. Still without a basket. On the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Thunder passes to Barnes. Here's Thunder. Pass to Dick. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Okogie. Hornets trail by 4. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Misses the 3.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Thunder passes to Barnes. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. A little bit of showtime there from Scotty B.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Salon. Last time 14 points for him. Here's Thunder. Down low. And that one's good, Barnes. And now an 8-point Raptor lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Okogie. Screen by Nurkic. To the middle. It's picked off. Ingram against Green. It's rebounded by Charlotte, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Panescu. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Toronto.
Thunder passes to Ingram over Green, and that one's good. Ingram's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Salon. to Waters. There's a screen. That three off the mark. Raptors leading by 10. Here's Thunder. He takes it in. Takes it off the glass. Thunder's got 10.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Suns stepped up when it mattered. He contributed 11 points, and he was a force on defense. Came up with a lot of steals. Great performances like the one he just had that helped propel that team to some big early season wins. We'll see what he does to follow it up tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue it.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
Now here's Green. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Here's Salong. A three-pointer off the mark. The Raptors have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Dick. Green with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Hornets trail by 9. Pass to Salong. Nurkic dishes to Green. Here's Waters. And here's Nurkic. He's covered by Ingram. A jump hook. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 15-5 run here. Stolen away. Pass to Salong. There's Green with the three. Sinks the triple. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And Toronto turns it over again. Here's Jones. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Great showing for him last season. 13th in rebounding, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. And the Hornets miss again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Dick. There's the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green deciding where to go with it. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by the Raptors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Abaji. Defended by Bridges. It's stolen by Green. Smith the pass to Jones. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run. And they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And so it's Charlotte with it after Toronto at the three-pointer. It's good. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Barnes can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 5. Picked away. Moving it up. Here's Thunder. Finished off the break. 12 points for Thunder.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Bounce pass from Bridges. Williams has a screen for Bridges. A three-pointer is right on target. Bridges has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Abaji. Defended by Bridges. Bridges with some nice defense.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
On the wing, Green. Barrett covering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, the confidence Bridges plays with really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Tick. Okogie's checked in for the Hornets.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel Quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
Now, here's Quickly. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
You look at R.J. Barrett on TV, you don't realize the guy is 6'6", 214. He's got that size along with the shooting ability and a nice overall game.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Oh, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And Toronto has possession following Miles Bridges' three-point attempt. At the elbow, Jones. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Thunder, defended by Jones, and the basket by Thunder. Thunder's got 14 points for the game. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And it's Quickly in the corner. Over Smith. And he buries that one, drilling the rim up on the way down. And now it's an 8-point Raptor lead. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Okogie, the pass to Bridges. Lets it go. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Walter. That one good for 2. Walter's got 5 points now this quarter. Now here is Smith. Launches it. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Toronto holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello and welcome back.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what.
And we've got some trade. Thank you for being with us.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Thunder is out there with Dick. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Ingram. And it's Barnes in at the 4-man position. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Smith kicks to Jones. Pass to to Okogie. Back to Jones. From outside the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Raptors leading by 8. Dick passes to Thunder. And here's Barrett. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Smith with it. He's picked up by Dick. Okogie for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Jones. He's got 11. Pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Jones. From the arc. Okogie misses.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Barrett. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Bridges. Back to Jones. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Here's Barrett. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barrett's got the lead up to 13 now for Toronto. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. Ron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 to 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. And the Hornets miss again.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
The offensive rebound, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's relentless energy from Scotty Barnes just all over the offensive glass.
Hornets trail by 17, and timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And now, it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break. Both teams making substitutions here. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Here's Waters. 15 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Salon. And he jams it with authority.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Green against Quickly. Pass to Thunder. Here's Walter. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Walter's got 4 points in the quarter. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Raptors leading by 17. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Hornets, we've got Sharp. Nurkic is out there with Josh Green. And it's Salon in at the 4 slot. Here's Waters, quickly covering. Pass to Salon. From outside, off the mark. Raptors leading by 15. Thunder passes to Barrett. Shakes him. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Salon. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. And Sharp has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. Raptors shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And it's quickly missing.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Back to Green. Pass to Salon. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Salon, no good. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And that one's good, Abaji.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Green passes to Nurkic. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barrett's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Inside. Here's Waters, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors are taking the other way. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Hornets making a change here. Holmes checked in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Barnes kicks to Ingram. Pass to Thunder. Back to Ingram. Here's the screen. Launches a 3. And again, Toronto no up. Hornets trail by 19. Green with the ball. Now, here's Nurkic, covered by Barnes. And there's Green on the assist by Nurkic. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Thunder passes to Dick. Here's Thunder. Ingram outside. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Nurkic. Nurkic, a screen on Ingram. Going inside. Salon. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Thunder. There's the drive.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Outside, Green. Pass to Waters. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. 5 to shoot. Nurkic can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Dick. Oh, good on the 3. And so Green will bring it up for the Hornets. 19-point game. Into the lane. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Thunder passes to Barnes. Here's Dick. Hornets with the rebound. Solon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Green. Now Bridges, covered by Barnes. Here's Waters. Buries it from three-point range.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Ingram outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter. Outside, Green. Down low. Here's Solon. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's Thunder. Here's Dick. Up and in on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 21.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Solon. Back to Nurkic. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Think about Nurkic and how great it is to see him back on the floor. That horrific leg injury back in March of 2019.
Thunder passes to Barnes. And here is Ingram. It's rebounded by Waters. Waters got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Solon. Here's Waters. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Offensive rebound. Raptors leading by 17. Thunder passes to Barrett. It's Dick on the wing. Now here's Barnes. And again, another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's had?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. Bridges passes to Okogie. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Bridges kicks to Jones. Williams sets a screen for Jones. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Thunder, defended by Jones. Now Dick. And another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights. Back to Jones. Pulls from the top of the key, and he connects with the jumper.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be.
So Toronto takes this one, but by a...
Good game, man. Way to bring the effort tonight.
MP's looking like a quarterback out there, running options, calling audibles, putting up points, dominating through orchestrating.
Good job, MP. I see you.